And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First down and still motoring. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Being on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. On the ground, it's Frazier. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
The back's got it. Breaking tackles. And he will lose 10 yards on that carry. Good play by the defense.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. To throw, it's Stockton. And he finds the running back in the flat. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
On first and 10, looking to throw, and the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They strike first in this national title bout. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them during the first half. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game, and both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, and you can't have a better start than you had right there, and we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Here's the handoff. Sees an opening. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. It's Sayan. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks it. Now here he goes. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
What a huge threat it is to just dump it out of the backfield to a back on a screen. Watch the defense overcommit a little bit, but then you've got speed and space, and it's a huge completion down the field.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job.
Touchdown, Ohio State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joel. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. With the catch, it's Frazier. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50, and this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert, but they don't, and the ball's going the other way. They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back. Toss.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Tackle after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside. Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally, the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Georgia. This quarterback on fire today. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Look out, he's got open space. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Running play called on 3rd and short. He's got space. It's a solid game to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. It's Georgia on top right now. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it again. Fights through the tackler. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back in motion now. To the air. It's Sayin. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. An explosive play all the way to the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
You know, Chris, I love it when the quarterback is rewarded for doing the right thing. And here he goes through his read, and there's nothing there. So he's taking what the defense gives, and he checks the football down. He's got his running back open on the outside, just checks it down, and he takes it the distance. That is a beautiful job, good timing, and a touchdown for this offense.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation.
It's caught. He's got room. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Goes deep off his back foot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. 1, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or 2. Try to pound that rock.
It's not enough for a 1st down. It would be 4th down and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
On a drive that just won't end, it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Receiver makes the grab. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
This is just a player making a play. He's able to get himself out of the pocket and free, and still eyes downfield, creates a completion for a 1st down. Almost impossible to defend in this situation. The quarterback's doing too good of a job, and here the elusiveness. Eyes downfield, 1st down offense. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the outside.
Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Humphreys. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Dogs will crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. The Bulldogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Direct snap. He's got some space. Look out. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Another explosive play for this quarterback who's having a monster game here at a huge stage, Joel. I feel like the early part of this third quarter is so crucial for this game.
Every coach talks to us about the middle portion of the game and winning that area, going into halftime and then coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They could not stop him. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. And they'll use the ground game here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That is textbook man coverage right there. There's no way you can do it better. Watch him sit in the head pocket of this intended receiver, and then he doesn't arrive early, doesn't climb all over his back, and he just gets in front and swats this ball away. Put that on a coaching tape.
There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Just nowhere to go with the football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary, and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris, I would always recommend to try to tie this game up right here.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. There'll be a rule down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This guy impresses me so much. As a defensive back, you impress me with your makeup speed, your physicality, your ability to react. If this quarterback continues to target this defensive back, I think he might get burned. Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and managed, but you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. Another clutch conversion in this high-stakes game. Impressive execution, Joel.
Chris, this quarterback has ice water in his veins. It doesn't matter the situation. He continues to play with that calm demeanor that we've seen all year long. Beautiful throw right here, right on target to move the chains.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working. And this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. So again, the tight end makes a play. Joel gets him back down in the red zone. Already this guy has 1 touchdown. Can the defense stop him this time?
Chris, how many times do you and I talk about that it's players over plays, in particular in these situations? I think they'll absolutely go back to their tight end, but because of that, look for the defense to adjust. I would be shocked if there's not a safety over top of that tight end. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm. Chris, I always feel like a good tight end is your best friend in this position on the field. You're in the red zone. You've got the matchup that you want with your tight end, but here's the deal. He's got to make that catch. That's a good throw. It's on target. That ball has got to be hauled in.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. So the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The offense really clicking here. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Looking deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. No, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up second and goal.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just...
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense will line up to go for two. If they make it, it's a three-possession game. Back to throw. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a three-score game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Throwing off play action. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into fifth gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
With the catch, it's Humphreys. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that throw. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult on him, and they're speeding up his internal clock. So he's letting that ball go. He's not seeing the defense. He throws it into double coverage. The ball could have been intercepted if you really think about it, all because of that pass rush and what they're doing to the quarterback on a snap-in and snap-out basis.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air. It's Stockton. On the move now.
No throwaway. Forced out of bounds. That'll be a big loss.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Oh, it's a reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
You know, bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. Wants to throw it. Intercepted in the end zone. On the return, he'll be tackled in the end zone. A touchback. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? To throw, it's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
He has first down yardage at the 46. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And the back now goes in motion. Open field ahead. Breaks free. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Buckeyes.